Greetings in the name of one triune God, and welcome to the new episode of Sacred Art. Today we're going to talk about the cultural significance of icons and cultural significance in iconography. Whenever we go to different part of the world, we see different forms of arts. So it proves that arts played a really important role in expressing the culture. Wherever you go, if you go to India, if you go to Egypt, if you go to any part of the world, you find that arts has a very important role in their culture. So whenever you go and interact with any other Christians, any other Orthodox Christians, you will find that different kind of arts are existing there also. But it might be different than your own culture. What I want to say is, like a person going from Egypt, he might find a different form of culture in the arts in India. Or if an Indian is coming over here, like me, if I'm coming to Egypt, I'm finding a different form of arts in the culture in the Coptic Church itself. So you will find this cultural influence in every part of, in every churches, in every different kind of churches. So that's the cultural significance of arts. Being in Egypt, I have experienced different type of Orthodox churches. I have been to different Orthodox churches. Like I'm here in Coptic Church, so there is a Coptic Orthodox Church. At the same time, there is Greek Orthodox Church, and at the same time, there is Armenian Orthodox Church and Ethiopian and even Syrian Orthodox Church too. What amazed me was that all these Orthodox churches being at the same place but having different culture. So Egypt is actually a kind of a birthplace also for iconography. All the iconographical tradition, the technique, everything in some way originated in Egypt. Egypt, in a sense, for me personally, I feel like it's one of the birthplaces for iconography. Like for the best example is Fayum portraits. The Fayum portraits, which was found in Fayum, which is not that far from Cairo. In Fayum portraits, the technique which was used, it's still practiced in iconography, and this is how it affected in the whole technique of iconography in general, like for all the styles of iconography. So it affected the culture. And by the way, this iconography tradition originated in the time of the Greco-Roman time. So there was a cultural influence of the Greek tradition and the Roman tradition, and at the same time the Pharaonic tradition also. So you see, the culture conspired together to develop the iconography according the way it has reached till now. One of the recent experience that I had in the field of iconography was last year when I was blessed to go to West African country, that is Ghana. And in Ghana, I was interacting with one of the Ghanaian Orthodox member. His name is Daniel, and Daniel is not Coptic, he is from Ghana. And Daniel is an artist, he is a wood carver. So I was blessed to teach him something about iconography. Although I'm not a teacher, I'm not a master in iconography, but whatever I knew, I shared with him. So what happened was, like, Daniel was much more comfortable according to his culture. So he brought everything in his culture together in this one icon. So he brought the colors, he brought the symbols, he brought the color of the skin, the color of the dress, and everything together, he started making that icon. And that icon was supposed to be the icon of Theotokos. So at the end, what happened, the icon that was developed by him or written by Daniel was not a Coptic icon. It was not even a Greek icon. It was a Ghanaian icon. So that was the beginning of a Ghanaian iconography tradition. What it proved is that culture played a very important role over there to develop a Ghanaian iconographical tradition. And similar kind of experience I had just a couple of months ago when one of my bishop, my own spiritual father, he came from India to Egypt to visit me, and at the same time visiting the Coptic Orthodox Church. So we were meeting Pope Tawadros, and when we were about to meet Pope Tawadros, we were supposed to give him something Indian. So then I thought of writing an icon, I thought of painting an icon. So when I started painting an icon in an Indian way, all the culture of India come together in that one icon. So finally I got this icon in which Mother Mary, the color of the skin, even Theotokos is written as Dev Mata, as like Mother of God in Hindi or in Sanskrit. So both these experiences, what it proves is culture plays a very important role in the iconography and as well as in the arts. My message for everyone who are going around the world and preaching the gospel, at the same time representing their Orthodox Church, their culture also, it's a sort of a message that whenever we introduce arts, we should introduce in such a way that it can be adapted in their culture too, according to their culture, not according to the culture where I am grown up. So we shouldn't impose them that to follow a Coptic culture or a Greek culture or an Indian culture, but they should develop their own cultural iconography. And this is really important in iconographical tradition. Thank you.